Welcome back, Harbro, to the Harbro channel. Happy Black Friday. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving and we got more deals for you. Today it's going to be the new December dollar days, starting in a few days. But dollar days are always fun to go through, and that's exactly what we'll do. If you find this useful, please consider liking and or subscribing. And let's jump right in. Let's move my mug into this distant corner. Of course, we got Black Friday going on. One update on Black Friday for the Harbros. I noticed in the Daytona Jacks. Now, it does show that there's 14 items. It only lists 9 items. What I'm thinking is one of them is the color, but one of the items that maybe I missed, but they are now including the Daytona Steel Floor Jack Crossbeam. $69.99. Nice. And it's a crossbeam with your floor jack to balance and stabilize loads. And we know the Harbros have issues with loads. So this is a great deal. Bring out the calculator, 30% off, and we won't disgrace. 30% off of $69.99. You're getting it down to $48.99, 49 bucks, saving $20 on the crossbeam. So if that's something that you are interested in, $20 off of the $70 price, $21 essentially. So that was different. Maybe I just missed it, but it looked different. And then also included on the website, they have the Daytona extra long high leverage one-piece floor jack handle. Now, this was part of the 30% off of anything that was $20 and under. You could have copped it then. I know a few of you did, but you have a chance again. Premium one-piece steel floor jack handle, ready for use, with either Pittsburgh or Daytona steel floor jack. So if you got the Pittsburgh, you can still use this, and for that more leverage, more reach. But either way, and this one you'd save $6, so get it down to 14 bucks. So if you're in the market for this, something to consider. It is included, at least on the website. Even though it does say 30% off all Daytona floor jacks, it has it listed as a deal, as one of the items. So you'd have some good leverage to argue your way into it because it's on the website. Anyways, everything else has stayed basically the same. Let me know how you're making out on the deals. Still got all weekend. It will be extended. Small chance that Harbor Freight will change their minds, but I've seen the extended coupons. So you're going to have a chance to get all of these deals for a little bit longer. But let's jump into the dollar days. Dollar days. These are going to be going December 4th. So current dollar days are still going through the 3rd, but these will start December 4th, going through the 17th. So let's zoom in a little bit, starting with Storehouse. Starting with Storehouse, cable ties, 100 pack, your choice of color, $1, black or white, don't discriminate, 49% off. Not sure why the black ones are bigger than the white ones, but 5-inch and 4 inches respectively. Next, puzzle sets, $1, 32% off. These are pretty solid. These are pretty fun. Puzzle contains set 1 of 6 design styles shown. These have been around for a bit, but pretty fun for like a quick activity, either do it yourself or to do with your fam. Next, the 6-inch microfiber applicator pad with pocket, $1, 32% off. Normally $150. We have the 1-inch roller ball bearing, $1, 49% off, normally $2. Then we have the Pittsburgh lifetime warranty, 1-inch steel spring clamp, 49% off, normally $2, now $1. The 1/2-inch by 7-foot Chicago Electric protective wire wrap. Always make sure you wrap it up, $2, $3.49, normally 42% off. You have the Pittsburgh lifetime warranty, 1-pound rubber mallet for $2, normally $4, so 49% off, but a $2 rubber mallet seems pretty solid. Next, the ceramic magnet assortment, 16 pieces of magnets, $2, normally $2.49, so 19% off is okay compared to Master Magnet. And we have Pittsburgh again. They're running this dollar days. Pittsburgh screwdriver set, 6-piece, $2, normally $2.99. 33% off. You get a couple of stubbies, some mid to longer length screwdrivers. Then we have the Hallmaster, 1-inch by 12-foot lashing straps, 2-pack, so you can have fun with your friend. $3, normally $5, 39% off compared to Wrap It, which makes sense. And to go along with those, the Western Safety hard cap knee pads, $3 after you've taken a lashing. You want to make sure your knees are okay. Normally $4, 24% off. Then we have the high density foam mini roller kit, 3-piece, 24% off, normally $4. We continue the Pittsburgh Truck RV dual head tire gauge, $3, normally $5.29, 43% off on that. Then we have the Warrior fluted dowel pins, assorted set, 36 piece, $3, normally $5, 39% off. And then we have the Harbor Freight favorite, the half-inch Badland D-ring shackle. Multiple uses, but mainly for ATV. Your choice of color, red or black, 33% off. The Harbros can tell you what they use it for. We have the Ranger disposable foam earplugs 50 pack, normally $5, $4, 19% off. Followed by the 12-inch by 30-foot bubble wrap, $4, normally $6, 33% off. And then US General Alert 11 compartment drawer organizer, $5, normally $8, 37% off. And actually, I'm curious as to what the dimensions are on this. They show it in what looks like the mechanics cart. It's 21 inches. So definitely for one of the bigger carts. I thought there was a chance it'd fit in the mini toolboxes, but this is for the bigger carts at 21 inches. That is huge. Next, Storehouse blade fuse assortment, 60 piece, $6, normally $10, 39% off. Available in standard or ATM mini. Next, the Pittsburgh, again, lifetime warranty, 24-inch I-beam level, $6, normally $8, 24% off compared to Swanson. And then tarp alert for the Tarp Bros, 6-foot by 8-foot, silver and black, extreme duty, weather resistant, 12 mil tarp, $7, normally $10, 29% off. Is pretty decent. And then we're rounding out the dollar days with the Hardy split leather work gloves with cotton back, 5 pair. So 5 pairs of gloves, $7, normally $10, 29% off. But if you have a chance, I guess if if you miss this deal, 40% off is clearly better than the 29% off. And then we have Pittsburgh again, half-inch drive star bit socket set, 9-piece for $8, normally $13, 38% off. And then the all-important anti-fatigue roll mat for $9, normally $11, 18% off. Can't say I see that on sale too often. 18% is decent. Anti-fatigue mats are amazing, especially if you're standing all day, doing a lot of work in your garage. And those are the dollar days. Some decent ones. Drawer organizer, big discount. D-ring shackles are fun. Knee pads and lashing straps, both $3. A rubber mallet. If you don't have a rubber mallet, pick one up for $2. Technically, pick one up for $4 is not bad, but $2 is nuts. And if you're having some fun with magnets, some magnet DIY for $2. Not the biggest discount. Already a deal. Of course, the Pittsburgh screwdriver set, some clamps, and then some holiday puzzle sets. Stocking stuffers, possibly. But those are dollar days. Any of those that interest the Harbros, of course, let me know what you would pick up if you happen to be in store starting the 4th. And I'll leave it at that. How many trips have you made? What have you stocked up on? Have you tested your pressure washer yet? Let me know. Again, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Happy Harbor Freighting. Happy shopping. Good luck out there Black Friday if you're going anywhere else. Stay safe. And as soon as I have some more deals, I will send them your way.